Check.
Right now at 90+ miles an hour, this is something.
Okay,
incredibly
welcome,
dangerous, especially
Subby.
considering that we're not on a freeway, we're not on a highway right now, and just a number of cars we've seen on the street already. And this car, clearly no worry about cutting through gas stations, cutting through anything. Let's see if it does it again or just finally slows
Okay,
down a little
check.
bit. But here's where that
How's it
heavy area
sound?
starts.
And you can see they're
Getting
passing
activated.
another LAPD
Orby bro,
vehicle
welcome.
on the other side of the roadway there. And we know that even though they may be passing some of those LAPD vehicles,
Bendo,
that everyone
welcome.
is working on this pursuit. Some officers obviously still have to patrol their areas. But you can see, Gio, it
Turtle,
looks
welcome,
like
and
the
Scow,
patrol
welcome.
car that's pursuing this wanted suspect is really pushing far, far back. They're still pursuing, but I'm kind of wondering now if the sergeant in charge there is saying, hey, we need to pull back. This is just simply too dangerous, as they're once again cutting that intersection here on Havenhurst and Roscoe Boulevard in North Hills area. Oh no, now there's 3 LAPD cars. So to take away my thought about them pulling off, because now I have 3 LAPD cars following this pursuit suspect.
And something that could play into the danger aspect that you're talking about, Leslie, there. We were just told a couple minutes ago that the call came in as a man with a gun, but we do
Man
want
with
to
a
clarify
gun.
that we don't know if the driver is armed actually right now. So once again, the earlier comment too of the
All right, we're gonna run a
to
prediction.
make out if it's just the
I don't know if there's anybody here, but there you go.
in that vehicle with that driver as well.
Milky,
and
welcome.
What exactly is
Shout out
going on
Apollo
with
and
that
Beard.
person
Yeah, the
as we
prediction
speak,
is up
but
on Twitch.
So far, LAPD seem to just have a firm grasp of where he is and just maintaining a
What's up,
some
Shinji?
sort of minimum safe distance. But right now, cars zooming left and right in North Hills.
Well, that
on
would
Virginia
explain it,
Street
Clear
and
Joker.
Belltown Avenue.
Now we
So
know.
it just,
Now
you see
I
people
know.
on the side of the roads, you see lots of traffic. Every time you get to one of these intersections right here, it's nerve-wracking because you don't really know what's going to happen and where this car is going to end up, because we've seen a million
Oh,
different
ALS,
circumstances.
welcome.
It looks like we lost the feed there for a second. Back on it right now and coming in and out, but things are still, you know, it's what started in Reseda, Lake Balboa area, now in North Hills. It continues to go on this stretch of maintaining itself on the surface streets and going left and right at intersections, and just kind of keeping this pursuit going and going.
Coming up to yet another intersection, and you wonder what they're going to do. Again, make another sharp turn right in front of a car that was in that turn lane. And it looks like they're, again, going to cut those turns very close. You saw that car have to get on
I'm
the
gonna
brakes there,
stick
that
here for
white
now,
car,
but
because they saw LAPD vehicles. Luckily, that driver paid
I might
attention
switch to
there,
NBC in a minute.
because those are the situations
This is
that
the best
really
one
hurt
right
most
now, I
in
think.
these pursuits. But yeah, it's
MK,
hard to
welcome.
really make
Whimsical,
out. You can
welcome.
see it looks like
A
maybe the
neighborhood,
drivers.
perhaps?
Yeah, the driver's side. You look, they were going to make a left and then
Yeah.
continue to go straight. Looks like the driver's side, you can kind of make out someone. I'm not sure if the window's down a bit, but you can see the
Oh,
steering wheel in
JP,
the
Thomas Young,
car,
welcome.
and a light there as
Yeah,
well.
either if that's a phone or a
Yeah.
screen or something in the middle, you know, with the dashboard on a, you know, the newer vehicles or, or such. But you're right, it's hard to tell. But right now with all these other parked cars, yeah, this definitely looks like he's driving through some sort of neighborhood. But right now, last we zoomed out, it was 3.
Some sort of neighborhood.
You see 2 there on the
Salas
right,
says he lives in
you can
North
see a
Hills,
third
might
one
pass
just
by them
following.
soon. Okay.
In a constant pursuit right now in North Hills.
Watching
which is right here.
anime.
It's
Whoa,
where
whoa,
it's
whoa, whoa,
really
whoa.
close. I mean,
Because now they're driving on the wrong side of the road there, trying to get on the right side, but police officers, you know, patrol vehicles still following them, and that makes that for a dangerous situation. It does look
like a phone, doesn't it?
Yeah, maybe this driver is on the phone, and that happens many times.
Yep.
We see them try to make their last-ditch efforts to call someone, or also
That's on the
text
bingo
someone,
card. Maxwell, what's up?
Or try to get to some sort of. Sometimes we see them go back home, you know.
And we've also seen scenarios where they drop the car off at a specific location and then bail out of that to perhaps get into another car. I mean, we've seen it all at this point. But right now on Woodley Avenue and Superior Street in North Hills, and approaching 80 miles, exceeding 80 miles an hour at one point. And we're talking about the danger so much in this situation, as it kind of goes without saying, considering traffic, considering parked cars, other vehicles that have had to slam on their own brakes. Just to
Pretty
get out of
much
this
8
car's
people
way.
said this
But then
will
you
go
add in the fact
15
that
minutes.
It looks like this driver's
That
on the
one
phone,
person
either
saying
calling or
no
texting, that just
could
adds
stack
another,
some points here.
variable here that could add to something really, really dangerous for not just the driver, but for other people as well.
very fast driving through some of these surface streets, you know, and a holiday weekend, people are out and about. They're going to make another sharp turn here on Devonshire and Woodley Avenue in the Granada Hills area now, and we're going to try to make it past some of these trees here. But it looks like that driver who was initially wanted possibly as a man with a gun, that's how the call came in. It looks like they, at least one person, we know the driver's in the car, possibly on their phone. Couldn't make out if anyone else is in this vehicle because the... Oh,
Whoa.
No, and
was that a pedestrian?
Whoa.
Or were
No.
they trying to go over some
What?
spike strips?
potentially. I
Okay.
mean, it was such a sudden shift there. It was hard to tell,
Yeah,
especially
you
with
just
how
saw
dark
us.
it is.
All right, this
too.
one is
Saw the
way
driver
behind,
swerve.
so I'm
You know,
gonna
and
switch
sometimes
us.
in these situations, you know,
Okay,
when you
this
talk
is
to folks
way
like
behind.
Dave Avila
He's
and
on the
John
freeway at
Conquest,
this
like,
point.
When you see these vehicles,
So let's do
stay
that.
on
Getting on
these-
the freeway.
well, there we go. I was going to change up.
There we go. Okay.
Through the San Fernando Valley now, clear freeways, clear lanes up ahead, and this driver looks like he's topping 120 miles per hour now, wanted for being armed with a gun, and then of course
Nash B, welcome.
reckless driving. He's just weaving in and out of lanes.
And yeah,
Let's see
thanks,
if he
Bendo.
decides to get into
You're
that
right.
carpool lane.
E.
Really
Dexter,
no need,
welcome.
though, because this is an open freeway, not a lot of traffic. Helicopters
They are
still
far as
overhead, and
fuck
you
away
see
right
about
now.
half a dozen units in hot pursuit behind this driver headed southbound down
Yeah,
the
he's
405.
flying.
This was just on surface streets when we got over it, but a couple minutes ago it got on the 405 south. Unclear what this driver's destination might be. I'm listening on the
Danger
LED
Tater, what's up?
scanner right now. They don't have additional information about this driver.
I don't know. The helicopter is like so far away. You see the helicopter, the police
And it
helicopter?
looks like he's signaling a lane change now. But instead of heading into that carpool lane over that solid line, he's actually going right. And I think he's trying to weave between these cars. Dangerous, though, because that driver ahead of him was signaling to get into the right lane.
They said
this
something about
driver-
armed.
Going about 80 miles per hour now, southbound down the 405.
How is it so far behind Tots? I'm not sure. There can be different
Yeah, you see
reasons
that
for
driver
that,
ahead
I
of him hitting
think.
the brakes. Probably knows that something is up with the helicopter behind it, and then you see LAPD units pulling up right behind this driver now. Not sure what they're trying
Yeah,
to
Fox
do
has a
here,
pretty
but it's
good
still
view
in the
as
alley
well. We could
behind
switch
this,
to that. I like
pursuit
this
suspect. I haven't
better
heard them
slightly
calling
right
it
now.
CHP just yet, but that could happen.
They're
as
like on
this
Fox,
is
they
now on the
zoom in
freeway
real far
headed down the
sometimes, and I
405.
kind of like to see more context if I can. Also, thing that I like about NBC is they don't
And
put a
I'm
lot of
hearing now
graphics on the
scanner, This
screen.
is going into tracking mode, meaning the
I already
ground
have my
units
own
might hold
graphics on
up,
the
but
screen. I don't really need
helicopter is
more.
Still going to stay overhead and keep that night sunlight, that bright spotlight on this car as he goes into the shoulder here.
Oh,
He's
whoa,
wheeling
okay.
around This Tesla driver. And
Why?
let's see if he decides to get off the
Like, why is he
freeway
doing
here.
that though? He's getting off, or is this a transition?
Yeah, the exit coming up here is going to be Victory Boulevard. Looks like this driver is getting off the freeway now. Victory Boulevard. Making a left turn now onto Victory, ignoring that red light.
Oh, it's the
And
wrong
I think
way.
he might be driving into the off-ramp here.
Yeah, this is a wrong
No, this is a one-way
way.
street. This driver going the wrong way into this residential neighborhood. Looks like this is Densmore Avenue again. Yeah,
Okay.
blowing through yet another stop sign.
This
Fortunately, no other
the
cars
Fox one
around
is way
here.
behind
Helicopter
too,
is
and
still
everything's
overhead.
behind.
I just heard them say they were going to go into tracking mode, but you see those red and blue lights. Looks like ground units are still behind this driver.
There's no
I
way
see
he
at least
knows where
one
he's
in this
going, right?
shot.
This isn't like
Making a right
calculated,
turn now onto Hamlin Street.
or is
We're
it?
back in Van Nuys. And he didn't make it very far down the 405. This is still in the San Fernando Valley where it started. Headed north, coming up on Van Owen.
There's
now.
dead ends. Yeah,
Looks
we're
like
gonna.
he's make a
This
right turn
I
into
had a
that
feeling
Hamlin
about
whipped
this could
around,
end in a
went
dead
left
end if he
instead,
stays around at
completely
streets like
disregarded
that.
that stop sign and the other drivers around.
Get on a main street here. Get on Van Owen. Stay on Van Owen. Get back on the freeway. Something
This
like
is
that.
moving quickly down surface
Jeez, he's
streets.
going
Again,
quick
driving
now.
The same speeds we saw on the freeway. when he was briefly southbound on the 405. Look how much faster this driver is going compared to other drivers out here.
Jeez. Yeah, we're gonna stick with the station because it's so far ahead. If I go to anything else, it's gonna be we're gonna go backwards.
And I'm shooting wide right now to see the traffic up ahead. He's coming up on an intersection, zooming past those other cars. Green light here, going through that intersection. And still westbound on Van Owen, just past Havenhurst. That was the intersection you just saw that driver going through. It looks like the window is down on the driver's side of this car. I wonder if we can get a better look.
Is that an Acura?
Believed to be armed with a
Yeah, I
gun.
think
That's
so.
according to
God, he's
LAPD.
going quick.
I believe the helicopter is still overhead. Yeah, I see that.
Oh man, that truck was pulling
Zoom
out.
wide and
That was
see how many ground
close.
Units we still have. I heard them say when it was still on the freeway they might go into tracking mode. Nope, that has not happened. I'm
They are
seeing
still right behind him.
ground units behind this pursuit driver.
Justus,
flashing
what's
lights
up?
on. And this is still westbound on Van Owen. Getting into that left turn.
It's
lane
an older
now,
Lexus?
and he's
Okay.
making a right turn instead of going left.
It's a Lexus. That makes sense too. Bull, what's up? Lexus, Acura, one of the two. It's a Lexus. Skier Kid, what's up?
And he's turning in front of these other cars.
Okay.
I don't know what this driver's destination is, but might be somewhere right here in the valley where it started. He's been circling around the Van Nuys area now. On Sherman Way now, turned onto Sherman Way. Driving over 60 miles per hour here.
If you're on YouTube, hit the like button.
And this is very close to where we first picked up this pursuit. It was White Oak and Sataquoy, so even after turning circles on these surface streets and getting on the freeway, going south on the 405 and
He's still in the same
this
place?
driver actually hasn't covered a whole lot of distance, which makes me wonder if this driver
And yeah,
has
Skier
ties
Kid, I know.
to the Van Nuys area.
That was
Again,
crazy.
it's LAPD West Valley Division, currently in pursuit. They did
I never heard what
this
happened to that
CHP,
guy.
But it was briefly on the freeways, even though this driver looks like he was topping 120 miles per hour at one point. Northbound White Oak now, just past Sataquoy. Again, back where
The
this
cop's not really
started,
behind him
and
anymore.
back where we picked it up in the helicopter. And I believe the LAPD helicopter is still over this, but I'm not seeing ground units anymore. They might have gone into tracking mode now. As I widen out here, you don't see those black and whites.
Is he going into a neighborhood now?
Anymore. I don't know why they went into tracking mode. Sometimes that
He's got his
can
lights
happen
out.
when these pursuits simply get too dangerous to continue forward.
Where's the fucking light? Do
Here
you
on
get
the
this night
scanner,
sun
they are
back?
still tracking this.
Okay. They let the units
Ignore
back off,
yet
and
another
there's
stop
the
sign.
night
You see
sun.
that spotlight? That's from the
Okay.
LAPD helicopter. They're not giving this up just yet, even though ground
They didn't
units
put it back
are
on
now
the
holding
car
back.
though. Okay, there they go. Light them up.
And that, of course, could be because they're concerned about safety as this circles residential areas. We're not seeing a lot of other cars
Thank you,
around,
Toss.
but you see these
Doing my
lights
best.
coming on.
I appreciate
There are
it.
residents here probably wondering what's going on as they hear the sound of that LAPD helicopter overhead.
We're almost at the 15 minutes. Did the get in the chopper thing work? Did it work?
Slowed down for just a moment, but definitely did not stop at that stop sign. Looks like this is back on Sataquoy Street, just turned off of Encino.
It doesn't work? What the fuck? Some nights it just works and other nights it doesn't. It makes no sense. Okay, this seems like a dead end
2 quick
incoming.
left turns now. Looks like this is on Cohasset Street.
Okay, we hit the 15 minutes. Yo, Sean, what's up? Good to see you. Okay. Will this last for 30 minutes?
Slowing down.
I don't know if this is gonna last for another
compared to
2
the speeds
minutes,
we
let
saw
alone
before. They
30.
did have ground units behind it. This might be an opportunity to try a pit maneuver, but it looks like those ground units have held back, and it's just the LAPD helicopter.
Yeah, they're
trying
not
to
doing a
start
pit
out.
move. There's nobody out here even. There's the spotlight, but
Driving under 20 miles per hour now. This is the slowest we had seen this driver moving since we got overhead.
I'll turn the thing on myself, I guess, if it's not working.
Blowing through another stop sign, making a right turn here.
It's rare to see the chases in the San Fernando Valley. Maybe, I don't know. Clear
For a
Joker.
moment
I mean,
there,
this
thought
happens,
this driver
right?
was turning into a driveway, but
I've
it's
seen
still
it so many
continuing
times, but
around
I don't
these
know about how
residential
often. I
streets.
guess. Seen so many chases now.
And we're back on Cohasset Street now.
He has no plan. Yeah, that's what it seems like. He has no plan. This is it.
Coming
This
to a
is gonna
stop
be
now.
it.
It's behind that
The
tree.
get
As
her-
we come
the
around the
tree, always the
helicopter, let's
fucking
see if this
tree.
driver decides to
Always
bail
the
out. I
tree.
was wondering when he started slowing down in this
There he is.
residential area if that's what he was looking to do, trying to find a spot to jump out of the car. That's what he's
Dude,
done
where do you
now.
think you're
can see him
going?
running. The helicopter still has eyes on him.
Yeah, they do. Okay.
Okay, he just ran
What?
northbound through the alley, running through a
Is there
parking
another
lot now.
car waiting for him?
Is he going to try and take another car? There are people standing out
What
here.
is
He's
this guy
running into
doing?
Pogo's Bar and Grill. We all see this happening. The
Shout out to
helicopter has eyes on this,
Pogo's.
too. There are people
Free
standing
ad.
out here in the window. I don't know if they realize what's going on, but they see the LAPD
Smoke shop
helicopter, they
Pogo's.
hear it, and there is no hiding from the police. They are going to get this guy, this pursuit driver, wanted for reckless driving, who's believed to be armed with a gun. He left his car, ran through an alley, through a parking lot, and then just ran into Pogo's Bar and Grill. This is going to be near Satakoy Street and Louise in the Lake Balboa area. Let's see how long it takes for cops to show up and to get this guy into custody.
What are they
That might
doing?
be the manager walking out now, pointing at the sky, wondering what is going on. And here we go.
Wait,
the
what?
audience are here.
What's over here?
Pogo's Bar and Grill.
Yo, show,
looking
stop
for this
showing, show us
pursuit
what this guy's
suspect
pointing
who
at. Please
bailed
show us, show
out
us.
of
We'll
that
get,
car, ran through an alley and is
Come
now
on,
hiding.
man. I feel like they're just not paying any attention. Look, they're like over here. The guy's over here.
I'm hearing out on the LAPD scanner, he may have gone through a smoke shop, so I'm widening out here, trying to see if we can
Hold
see
on.
the back
I want to
door,
watch this on the
that
other
he might be
station.
Run out of.
Because look, they got him
See, there's
going
only
in.
units
They just
set
got
up
him
a
going in.
perimeter around here.
Okay? So what did they find? This is when he first ran in. He just ran in the bar. So that would be over here. He just ran in right here.
Hey, George, can we come around?
And
Can we come around?
then these people are out there smoking. I don't think they're going to catch it either.
Yeah, LAPD officers now saying they saw him run into the back of the smoke shop. They did not
Then
see
here
that
comes this guy.
suspect run out.
And he's pointing. Okay, this is not any better.
Meaning he is still inside likely.
Not
They're gonna
any
set up
better.
this perimeter and
Okay.
then go in and get this man into custody.
We'll go back here. They've got nothing else on the other station either. It's just the same shit. Now, everybody who was in this bar is like, what the fuck? Right? Their night just got way more interesting. Who went 15 minutes and 10 seconds? Oh man, that was the whole thing. SkyCal is better right now. I mean, it's just behind. Like, I'm looking at the Fox feed, which is the same one, and maybe it's
1731.
and maybe even a little bit of safety. But certainly they got this area fully locked down now. So
on this, you can do slow for a bit.
cops are coming in the smoke shop.
Okay, you see officers now walking into this building on the left side, the smoke shop. But I definitely saw the suspect run into the door on the right-hand side of our screen, Pogo's Bar and Grill. I don't know
We're getting
if these two
raided.
businesses are connected.
Yeah,
I'm
they
hearing
are.
them say they saw the suspect go in through the back of the smoke shop and they didn't see him come out anywhere.
And yeah, I don't know. Like, did the manager come out and just be like, "Yeah, I don't know, he's not here anymore"?
Okay, they're clarifying now and telling officers on the ground he actually went into the door on the right. And you all watched that happen
No
live
shit.
here. It was Pogo's Bar and Grill.
Okay.
You see people coming out of that establishment, standing outside of the parking lot. I'm going to zoom out a little bit, just so we have eyes on.
Yeah, and the
any other
bright
doors
light
that
on them. They're
this man
standing
run
out
of.
there. Lee, what's up? What the hell? Yeah, you come out of the bar drunk and they're shining the night sun on you
They're
that
pulling out
bright
of the
light.
adjacent parking lot right now. Or pulling in. I was going to say, I didn't see the person who got into
Yeah,
that car.
yeah.
The
Next time I'm in
suspect
LA, we
was
gotta go to
wearing
Pogo's.
a light-colored
I need to
shirt.
be.
It's a
I need to
white
go to this
t-shirt.
place now.
Hey,
For
George,
sure.
when we come back around, can you
Someone
guys
brought
know-
him a new set of clothing. I mean,
No, I think officers are going to go into Pogo's.
it wouldn't be. I mean, he could probably get
They're
away,
coming out the
right?
front as well.
Like at this point, he could probably get away if that was the truth.
Yeah, back
He
to
was running with a shirt in his hand. That's true. If he could get like. If he could get like different pants too, I think he'd get away. I'm making Orby Bro VIP. He let me know about this chase like 20 seconds before I found out about it from elsewhere. He was the first one to let me know.
I'm seeing two officers running now. I don't know if they
Okay,
got any
where are they
information
going?
about where this suspect might have taken off to, but the helicopter is still overhead.
They are
There
like in a
group of
hurry.
officers
Are they going to
standing
the car or are
behind
they
that
just
bar and
running?
grill.
Oh, that's as far as they ran. Okay.
Yeah, now they're saying they checked the smoke shop. The smoke shop is clear. They've got police stationed in front of and behind these businesses.
Where could he have gone then? He's not in the smoke shop. Is he still in Pogo's or did he literally run out the other side and none of the
And
the
like,
helicopters
keep eyes
missed
on
him?
the back door of this bar and grill. That's where we saw this
There's a lot of
suspect
people.
run into.
I think at this point I'd probably just leave. I don't
imagine they're
know.
checking surveillance video from inside this business as well
You were looking at the food?
to confirm the suspect did not run out. He definitely didn't come out of this door, but it might have been the front door, the one that opens onto Satakoy Street.
Okay, I'm looking at it now on Yelp. 4.3. They got a pool table. Looks like that's about the most they got. It just looks like a normal ass bar. But says it's divey. My guy Simp Wade says, great drinks, great ambiance. Best of all, lovely bartender Chantel. Funny, smart, entertaining, and makes the best old fashions ever. A real professional, perfect. Go. Sit at the bar. Talk to Chantel. You'll thank me. Wow, what a simp. Okay. Man, these cops are really in a hurry to go wherever they're going.
And it looks like they've got the suspect.
That's
now.
him. There he
Yeah, look at
is.
the door. I'm going to go in with a double
He
R.
never got out of Pogo's. There he is.
That's the pursuit suspect. That's the
Damn.
man we saw getting out of the car and then running into the back door of this bar and grill.
No way. There's no fucking way. Someone just posted on Yelp.
officers
You guys are
marching
not
this
going to
guy
believe
out
this. This is
now.
hilarious. Okay, hold on. Come here if you want to be on the
Again,
news.
believed to be
It's an May 24, 2025. Oh, and this is from Nashville. What? Someone watching the chase in Nashville? It's not me. I didn't do this. I swear to God, I didn't do it.
Streets, gone on the 405, went south.
That's
before getting
hilarious,
back off
though.
the 405 in Van Nuys, circling residential streets before he left the car. and bailed out.
It's super funny. Don't forget to pay out. Good call. Yeah. Holy shit, that was funny. And no, that was not me. I did notice that when I showed it. I was like, wait, that was. It says Nashville. They're gonna be talking about this for years for sure. Bill, what's up? And Roy, what's up? In World War III. Of course not you. No, it wasn't me, but that was hilarious. I don't have time to do that right now. I'm a little busy. But that is super funny. Come here if you want to be on the news. It's an amazing establishment. The best. The best. Okay, they got him. That's it. Hope you're having a good night. You too, Roy. I hope so. Still not 200K, Sean. Where are you at? They're going to add the spotlight special to the menus. Perfect place if you want to catch a cold one on the run. That's a good one. That's a good one, Full. And yeah, that was a pretty good chase. Free drinks when the helicopter shines a spotlight on the bar. 197.4. Yeah, that's a lot of points. Okay. Check more Yelp reviews. Should I refresh it? See if we get anything else.
Copy. Thanks, Bill. Yeah, and I'm looking around now for the car that was involved in this pursuit. That driver bailed
Okay.
out of LAPD now checking that
Yeah,
car, making
okay. There's another
there were no
one.
weapons in there. We didn't see any
Great place
passengers.
to run if you're
But
being
this
chased by the
suspect,
cops on local TV.
won
Highly
for this
recommend.
brief Pursuit by LAPD now safely. in
All right,
custody.
thanks, Craig from Canyon Country, California. He only gave it 3 stars, though. Great place to run if you're being chased by the cops, but only 3 stars. Was that one of you? Did one of you do that? Okay.
And we are going to add our live stream now in News Chopper 4. We've got a couple other stories to check out, but
So you're going to check out more stories. Okay,
we will
guys.
have for you
Yeah, I'll get out of
our
here.
11 o'clock
There's now
newscast.
2
Have a good night.
Yelp reviews. Craig, is that you, Shinji? Are you Craig? 2 stars because he got caught. 2 stars taken off. It's me, Craig. It's you. PK. All right, 10 points. All right, you're going to move up next stream. Come back next stream. We'll hook you up with more points for sure. All right. Thanks, guys. If I go live again, it's because there's another chase, which is possible. It could happen. Probably not very likely. But thank you for following PK. That should get you a little channel points as well. 300 more points. Easy. Okay. I'll see you guys next time. Getting pretty close to cutoff. Yeah, it would have to happen in like the next 30 minutes. So maybe.